I didn't hear your question.
If you're a girl, you see pussy all the time. Would that bother you?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the same.
You're saying if our man
this question I'm going to.
past.
Here's the thing. How about this? I'm going to ask this question. It's going to give me a fantastic read on the room to see where your guys' IQ stands when it comes.
Oh my god, I
to
got a
men and
high
women.
IQ.
IQ when it comes to intersexual dynamics.
Okay. Do that then.
Is a promiscuous woman the same as a promiscuous man? Start here.
Yes.
Okay. Is a man that has sex with a lot of women the same as a woman that has sex with a lot of men?
Yes. No, it's not the same.
Please explain to me the differentiation.
Yeah, because that's just what men do. They gonna fuck a lot of bitches. They gonna do it. But women having sex with a lot of men, girl.
Yeah.
Just
hold on. Let her answer. I don't want anybody influenced.
That's not where it's at. Don't do it. No.
So they're not the same.
No, it's not. It's completely different.
Okay. What about you?
I think it's different, yeah, because like guys who fuck a lot of girls. Oh my god, a guy who fucks a lot of girls.
She's still stuck on the traumatized. She's traumatized, bro.
It's kind of like that's what guys do. You know what I mean? Like guys go to college and they fuck everybody in their college, but then like girls, like I feel like when you have sex with a lot of guys, like you're going through something that's not okay. It's not.
So what about you? Is promiscuity between the genders the same?
No, it's not the same.
Why not?
Well, a guy doesn't want to be with the woman who's been with everybody. You know, women, we don't.
So you're aware?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
It's not the same.
Why not?
Because, like she said, a guy don't want to be with a man that's your queen. You don't want the neighborhood hoe. Like, you want somebody who's like put away. Like, but guys, they can just. They're here to.
Women have to accept that.
Yeah, they have to accept that.
What about you? Is promiscuity the same between the two genders?
Yes.
It is. Okay. What about you?
No.
Why is it the same between the two genders? And I'll come back to you and ask you.
Because I feel like the same thing. Like my sex drive is pretty high. It's just the same thing. A guy wanting to fuck plenty of girls, like it's the same thing as me. If I see a guy, yeah.
Okay.
If I'm not for.
So you think it's the same because you have a similar sex drive to a man? That's your That's your reasoning. Okay. What about you? Why is it the same?
I don't know. I feel like girls can have sex with just as many guys as guys can have sex with girls.
You think so?
Yeah.
Shit,
I mean, all these guys having sex have to have a girl to be having sex with. So
it won't be me.
So you think that 50% of the girls?
I'm not speaking for myself at all, but I'm just saying
Okay.
I know lots of girls who definitely they have sex a lot.
Okay, so if it's so cool and accepted, why don't you have sex with a bunch of dudes?
Because I don't want to.
Why not?
Because I think it's nasty.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying for me, but I'm saying
you're
there
making
are
an
girls
argument
out
for something
there.
that you don't even do.
Yeah, I'm just backing up my ladies.
Fantastic. So many RP choosers. Now, let me ask one other question to really gauge the room. What is worse, when a woman is promiscuous or when a man is promiscuous?
When a woman is promiscuous.
Why?
Because the amount of HIV, AIDS, diseases I see in the medical field, it comes to my mind as in, wow, like I can't believe that she has this and that. Or
but you don't have to. But she could have had sex with one person and they gave it to her. They
go
make her
both ways. As a medical
I know where this is coming from.
professional,
Yep.
you ask the patient,
Yep.
how many sexual partners have you had in the last year?
Uh-huh.
So whatever
never
she
done
says in your head, you can't say nothing, with body language. But in your head, you're like, wow, like I can't believe it. Some say.
As someone in the medical field, you said that for a reason. Are most of the STD STD diagnoses that you get, do they come predominantly from women?
Yes, they do.
Because we react faster. Men carry things.
Hold on. I'll give you a chance to say your piece when it comes to you. What is promiscuity worse in men or women?
Women.
But didn't you say it's the same thing? Just a
It
second
is,
ago?
but but what was the previous question then? What was the previous one? You said, is it equal?
Bro.
And I said yes. So which one's worse? I don't know.
I said, is promiscuity the same between the two genders? You said yes.
Okay.
And then I said, is it worse
Okay,
for
so
a
you're
woman to
saying
be
which one's
promiscuous or a
worse?
man?
It's
So
the same, but
you're
no, it's
contradicting
the
yourself.
same, but it could be a 1% worse. Damn.
If it's 1% more, then by definition it is not the same because it's 49-51.
But it's very similar.
No, it's still different.
All right. Well, I think that women is worse because we have 3 holes.
Okay.
Right.
All right. And what about you? Is it worse when a woman is promiscuous or a man?
A woman.
Okay, why?
Cause it's just like I feel like want to be just putting myself out to everybody. Like I want to save something for like.
What about you?
My man.
Is it worse when a woman's promiscuous or a man?
When a woman is promiscuous.
Okay, what about you?
Woman.
Okay, what about you?
Women.
Did you have anything you want to add from before?
I forgot.
It was STDs. I was paying attention.
Oh, the STD thing.
Yes,
It's mainly women that, she's getting because women, we experience STDs quicker than men.
Right.
They carry things and they just give it out. So that's why.
Because you're receiving.
But what about bisexual, man?
So that's why the promiscuous thing, it's a no.
Okay. And what about you? You said that, is it worse when a man is promiscuous or a woman is promiscuous?
I feel like they're both the same. I feel like girls can be just as bad as guys are.
Okay. So, except for one lady at the table, pretty much all of you agree that female promiscuity is worse and unacceptable. So why are you guys making an argument for being a hoe in your past?
I wasn't making that argument. I'm not for it.
No, actually, you two, and then you kind of somewhat, you're like, I'm not saying you guys are hoes, but you guys are making arguments for a girl with a promiscuous past, but by your own admission, it is worse when a woman is promiscuous.
I mean,
Please tell me the logic in that.
I was just trying to
argue for no reason?
Maybe so, but like for the hoes, I was just saying you can be reformed.
They need love too.
You know what I'm saying? And it's some men who love hoes and wife hoes the fuck up.
Yeah.
They really do.
And then they break up.
And it never lasts.
Probably, but I was just like, I was always born saying you got to forgive. Like I'm not going to. It's some things.
You realize you contradicted your stance earlier, right?
How?
Are you on the same podcast as us?
Absolutely.
I mean, earlier I literally asked you two questions: is promiscuity the same between the two genders? And what is it worse between for a man to be promiscuous or a woman?
And I said a woman.
And you also said that promiscuity. So your answer prior contradicts exactly what you're trying to say now.
Okay, it is contradicting, but okay, so it's no but. It's no but. I get what you're
just take that, bro. It's the only person really that stays true to their thing is you. I mean, you flip-flopped as well. So tell me why you think it's the same between the two genders, even though you don't necessarily practice being a hoe, yet you're advocating for it.
Don't practice it. I don't know. I just think that women can be I've seen women be as bad as women make men seem. So I feel like they're pretty equal on what they do.
I've seen serial killers. That doesn't make it good.
What does that even mean?
Well, okay.
Didn't relate.
Just because you see it happening in society doesn't necessarily mean it's good.
No, it's not good, but it happens.
So why are you defending something that's not good?
Serial killers kill even though it's not good for it to happen.
I get it, but why are you defending something saying that it's the same and it should be the same when I'm
not saying it should be the same. I'm saying I think it is the same.
Is it equal rights? As far as
No. I don't know. I just think that some women may just be more sneaky about it. So
yeah, but the point is that what promiscuity is worse, and you're saying it's the equivalent.
Yeah, I think it's equivalent.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say your son was going to get married and you found out that his girl had 100 bodies and she had sex with his boyfriend when they were on a breakup, or on a break. Would you allow your son to marry that woman?
Had sex with who?
His best friend.
Yeah.
During a break. Would you allow your son to marry that woman?
Into the mic.
I mean, my son can do whatever he wants, but I would not
Realistically speaking, would you allow your son to marry that woman knowing that she had sex with 100 men?
No, but if it was opposite, I wouldn't let my daughter marry that man.
What?
I'm saying if it was opposite.
Okay. Well, you know what? You want to go ahead and play this double stand. You know what? We can play that game. But would you let your son marry that woman?
No.
You would not. Why not?
Because that's my daughter. I don't want her getting hurt.
No. No. The son marries the daughter.
I don't know. I don't want my son's wife to be cheating on him.
Yeah. So what's the answer? Would you allow him to marry her knowing and he has money? She has none.
No.
You would not. Why not?
Because I don't want him being with someone who's cheating on my son.
Okay. Now let's flip it. Your daughter finds a guy of her dreams, but you find out he's had sex with 100 women, but he's a millionaire, good looking. She loves him. She admires him. She respects him. But he might exercise options from time to time. He's honest about it. Would you allow your daughter to marry that man?
No.
You would stop it?
Yes.
Do you know what percentage of men are millionaires?
I don't care if you're a millionaire
Exactly.
or not.
She doesn't care about money.
I don't. I make my own. Like, I don't.
But you're going to support your daughter?
What?
Your daughter wants to be a stay-at-home mom.
I mean, that's her choice, I guess, but she should have a job. I hope my daughter has a good job.
You do realize that a large majority of
Well,
women...
you're talking about my daughter. I would like my daughter to have a job and not just be a stay-at-home mom.
I mean, what you like and reality are two different things. A majority of women prefer to not pay a majority of the bills.
Well, if
and
she
be with a man
prefers that, I
takes-
still would not let her marry the man who's cheating on her.
No, but it was open. He just wants to have sex with other girls.
No.
You would not
You
allow
didn't
it.
say that, first of all, in the
I
beginning.
completely said
You
that.
didn't say open.
I said that.
He said he explores
Time to time.
Okay, you still would not.
No.
That's a foolish mom move right there.
What do you mean? You want your daughter getting cheated on?
If she agrees,
It's gonna
Let's talk
happen.
about your daughter. Your daughter is with a man who's exploring his options. Do you want her
See,
to do it?
this is why fathers are so important, right?
Let's hear it.
This is why fathers are so important. Because
I hope my dad doesn't let me do that.
no, well, here's the thing. The problem with women is that based on our conversation here, you know, a lot of women, quite frankly, don't understand how the world works and how men operate and dating and everything else like that. And they don't operate in reality. The thing is, you were advocating for women to be promiscuous and be hoes, and you think men and women are equal. And the sad reality is they aren't. Okay. When women have sex and are whores, there's a lot of consequences that could come from it. She even said herself, because I knew that most STD transmission, etc., come from women. Because I can already tell from your points that you think men and women are equal. And I would argue that we're not at all. As a matter of fact, your own answer earlier saying you wanted a man to be a leader displays that. So
He wrote it.
oh yeah, I'm taking notes.
Yep.
I'm listening very close to everything that you guys say. So what you're attracted to and what you say you want is inherently unequal. So therefore, you can't play by the same set of rules as the man that
I
you want
just
to be
don't
the
want my
leader.
daughter being in an open relationship. And I wouldn't want my son getting cheated on either. And that's just that.
Well, again, going back to what I was saying, because
No
you asked me what would I say as a dad,
Yes.
right? So this is the importance of a father versus a woman. See, you look at things like men and women are equal, and
I'm not like that.
You literally every argument you made was for equality between the two.
Okay, well, you're getting too into I'm just saying. I just think women are just as bad as men sometimes.
No, the difference is that I'm listening very close to everything you're saying, understanding it, and then making an argument based off of that.
Would you let your daughter be with a man who's having sex with other
Yes,
women?
absolutely.
What?
Because here's the difference. I know that men are only as faithful as their options. Okay, I don't operate on what should.
So you're
or
saying your
could.
daughter's sleeping with other people?
Are you gonna let me talk?
I don't like that answer.
Well, fuck what you like. The hell? You asked me, and I
All right.
operate in reality. Again, I don't operate on should, could, or would. I operate on what is. So if my daughter brings home a man that's successful, that takes care of her, and he goes out and has sex with other girls, I'm going to have a very tough talk with my daughter and tell her, listen, if you want a winner, you're going to have to share him. There's not enough of them to go around.
Okay.
That's how the world works.
I disagree, but we can agree to disagree.
I mean,
You would want your daughter getting cheated on? I'm so confused.
I would accept reality.
It's gonna happen anyway.
So all men are cheaters?
Pretty
much.
much.
Majority of
That's
them
horrible. Are you a
And-
cheater? This is horrible.
No, man. I'm getting her just shattering her dreams. Do you think the girl that you're talking to right now is only talking to you?
I would hope so, but I can't hope. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. You said it yourself. You're
Can't hope.
hoping for an outcome. We're telling you, listen, man, we live in reality. It is what it is. Rather than sugarcoat shit, hey, daughter, this is happening. It's going to happen. If it's taking care of you,